Welcome back to the program. Lou and Jackie
Good
here.
morning.
And boy, we have something pretty fun and educational combined at the same time, Jackie.
Is that possible?
We're going to find out here in just a little bit. We have comedian here, Mauss is joining us, and he has a program that's going to be tomorrow night. We want to let people know about over at the Come and Go Theater.
Yep.
First of all, welcome. We appreciate you coming over.
Thank you for having me.
Comedian for how long have you been a comedian?
I've been a comedian for 15 years.
15 years.
Yeah, and 5 years ago I started a science podcast called Here We Are, which each week on it, in my stand-up comedy travels, I would look up universities, find professors, and interview them about their work and their research, a lot of life science stuff, why we behave the way we do, that sort of thing. And
which is typically what a comic would do.
Well, where does that come from?
Where's that from?
A lot of free time, and
you obviously have an interest either with science or.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of comedy is trying to make observations about life, and science is kind of a lot of the tool that I use to gain more perspective on how life works and make observations. So that was just me following my natural curiosity. I didn't go to college. I wanted to be a comedian my whole life, so I kind of ignored all my teachers and didn't pay any attention. So this is your back
way of getting an education?
Yeah. So this is
even though
to make up for all my parents had to go through in my upbringing.
You may not have gone to college, but you had that interest in science to pursue in many avenues that you could.
Yeah, I've always wanted to know what this existence was all about and how life worked, and science has been a great way for me to explore that. And so this show, Stand Up Science, so my science podcast was science with a little comedy sprinkled in, and then my stand-up was comedy with a little science sprinkled in, and I wanted something that was 50-50, so I put together the show Stand Up Science, which is exactly 50% science and 50% comedy. So it's me and a second comedian doing comedy sets, and I have two local academics giving talks about their research.
Really?
And then we all get together on stage at the end and take a Q&A with the audience and get everyone involved, and it's a really fun time. And the idea is hopefully people will leave having some interesting things to talk about, and it will kind of engage them with some new ideas.
So what type of science arenas are you stepping into?
Well, on this particular show, we do a lot of like neuroscience, psychology, sociology. On this particular show, there is a marketing professor talking about consumer behavior, and then there is a mathematician talking about who does a lot of the math involved in predator and prey species, and so there's something called the Red Queen effect, which is this kind of evolutionary the stability of the math involved of a predator gets really good at getting the prey, and so the prey die out, but then the couple of prey that exist are better at getting away from the predators, so then the predators die out, and then they keep on getting more and more complicated, but at the end of the day, everyone's still kind of at the same place, and there's this equilibrium. They're just a little more complicated, and so there's those kind of trade-offs between predators and prey, between males and females, and friendships, and between diseases and hosts, and these are all these things that fascinate me endlessly, and I think make you see life in a different way, and I try to use comedy to make it a little more accessible.
I was going to say, do you launch off of that then with your comedy, or is it two separate entities?
It's a little bit of a mixed bag of a show, but yeah, I try to, I never know what my guests are going to present, and I try to. You
don't at all.
I try to use their talks as like the basis of improvising.
So how long are you up on stage doing your comedy?
I host the show. I open with 15 or 20 minutes of comedy, and then I bring up a science talk, then more comedy, then a science talk, and then all of us get on stage at the end, and then it's like kind of an improv panel discussion about the work, and gets the audience involved. And
now you said these are local academics.
Yeah.
Okay, so who did you pull from?
I have Rana.
Hang on, getting our notes. Getting our notes.
Rana Parshed and Natalie Adkins. I do these shows all over the place, and I have different guests on every show, and it's always a different show.
Well, I was going to say, you always have someone different.
I do.
That's cool.
And
how did you find these people?
I reach out to all of my past science guests from my podcast and ask them for suggestions for everywhere that I go, and they give me suggestions. So
where are you based out of?
Well, I'm from La Crosse, Wisconsin originally. My parents are from Iowa, the Lansing, Iowa area, actually. And I pretty much live on the road. I technically live in Portland, Oregon, but I'm never there. I'm constantly touring with this show and regular stand-up shows and doing my podcast. And so I'm a bit of a nomad.
And what's been the response? Because this is something completely different when it comes to a show like this. You said you want to leave people talking. What's been the response so far?
It's been absolutely amazing. You know, I've had a lot of highlights in my career. Early on in my career, I got to do late night television and do Conan a bunch and Comedy Central stuff and things like that. And those were really great and fun. But this is just a different level of engagement and leaves people with something that they're going to remember. It's going to change the way that they look at things afterwards. So that's a lot of fun for me to do.
It must be gratifying to you too to say, you know what, I had this idea, and people really do want to learn about science, and they do.
Yeah, this is the third time that I've brought it through the Come and Go Theater in Des Moines here, and the first two shows sold out. So get tickets while they last.
There's the information that we're looking for, Jackie.
Do it again. All right, so you need to head to Des Moines Social Club's website, DesMoinesSocialClub.org, for the event that's happening tomorrow, 7:30 over at the Come and Go Theater at the Des Moines Social Club. Doors open at 6:30. Get them in advance. Save yourselves a few bucks before tomorrow, or otherwise $25 at the door, which is an amazing price for everything that you're getting. And I love the idea, not only that you're going to get some stand-up, but also we're saluting some local professors.
Yeah,
and getting to see
and local comedians.
And local comedian. Yeah. There you go. So supporting local at the same time.
That is awesome. So laugh and get smarter at the same time.
Yeah. That's the idea.
I didn't know that was possible either. Thank you so much for coming in, man.
If people want to learn more about you and what you're up to, since you're always everywhere.
Oh, please go to ShaneMauss.com to hear all of my stuff and definitely check out my science podcast, Here We Are. You can go to HereWeArePodcast.com to learn more about that.
That's awesome.
And, yeah.
What a great idea.
Well, thank you for being here today.
Thank you guys.